Hello everyone, myself Vinay Kumaram. I'm actually pursuing PhD in physics. So in this particular YouTube channel, I'll be teaching physics, chemistry and mathematics starting from 8th standard till 12th standard. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my channel. So let me discuss about the 7th chapter which is there in this particular 8th standard mathematics subject. So the 7th chapter is comparing quantities. So in comparing quantities, you are actually comparing different quantities, like how to compare two different quantities. So using these two quantities, when you actually compare them together, so you will use certain mathematical procedures for it. Like you will take ratio, or you will calculate the percentage of oranges and percentage of apples in the total number of fruits. So let me take an example of apples and fruits itself. So let us say a basket has how many fruits? 25 fruits. So let's say basket have 25 fruits. So out of 25 fruits, 5 fruits are orange and 20 fruits are apples. So now if 5 fruits are orange in a 25 fruits basket and 20 are apples in that particular basket, so how will you make comparison between orange and apples? So at that time, if you want to calculate the ratio of orange is to apple, that means how many oranges are there for certain number of apples. So here you can easily see 5 is to 20. So this is actually the ratio of orange is to apple. That means 5 oranges are there for 20 apples. So this can be written as 5 by 20. That means 5 oranges are there and 20 apples are there. So ratios you can express in fractions. So that shows here 20 apples are there, 5 oranges are there among 25 fruits in a basket. So if you want to take ratio between apple is to orange, then it will be 20 is to 5. That means if you further actually calculate this, because 20 is to 5 will be 20 by 5. So 20 by 5 will be 4 by 1. That means here apple is to orange is 4 is to 1. That means every 4 apple is compared with 1 orange, or every 1 orange is compared with 4 apples. So either way you are taking ratio. That means how you are comparing apple with orange, or how we are comparing orange with apple. So now, after knowing about ratios, I think you have learnt about ratios in your previous class itself. So you should actually focus on taking percentage of oranges and percentage of apples present in that particular basket. So for example, now you have 5 oranges and 20 apples. So total it is actually 25 fruits which are there in that particular basket. So now if you want to take percentage of oranges, then you should actually do 5 by 25 into 100. So here you are taking percentage of orange. So there are 5 oranges present out of 25 fruits. So 5 by 25 into 100 will give you the percentage of oranges. How many orange is there? Like how much percentage of oranges are there in that particular basket. So what is 5 by 25? 5 by 25 is actually 1 by 5 into 100. So what is 1 by 5? 1 by 5 is actually 5 ones are 5. If you take point, it will become 10. So 5 twos are 10. So 0.2 into 100 is the value which you are getting. So when you do 0.2 into 100, it will be 20 percentage, because here we are actually calculating the percentage of orange. So 20% fruits in that particular basket is orange. Similarly, remaining 80% will be apples, because only apples are remaining there. So that also you can cross verify by doing 20 by 25 into 100. That shows like 4 by 5, because 5 fours are 20, 5 fives are 25 into 100. What is 4 by 5? 5 ones are 5.8. So 0.8 into 100. 0.8 into 100 is 80 percentage. So this is actually percentage of apple. So you can clearly see 80% apples are there, 20% oranges are there. What is 20% plus 80%? So 20% plus 80% will be equal to 100%. That means out of 100% fruits in that particular basket, 20% are oranges and 80% is apples. And if you want to take ratio, like if you want to compare those two oranges, like those two apple, like fruits, then you should actually use for which to which you are actually comparing. Like if you are comparing orange with apple, then you should take orange is to apple, that is 5 is to 20. Similarly, if you are comparing apple to orange, then apple is to orange will be 20 is to 5. So this is ratio which will actually give you how those two quantities are compared with each other, and percentage gives you how much amount of that particular quantity is there when it is compared with the total quantity which is present in a particular set. So now if you consider basket as the set, total 25 fruits are there. So in that you are comparing orange and apple. So if you are comparing orange and apple, you are taking ratios. If you are comparing how many oranges are there with respect to the total number of fruits, then you are taking percentage of oranges. Similarly with apple as well. So this is what you should actually remember before moving to this comparing quantities chapter. So after learning ratios and percentage, so we will move to the first exercise which is there in this particular chapter, that is exercise 7.1. So here some examples also they have given based on ratios and percentage. You can go through that examples so that you can understand better. Like ratios and percentage, you can actually understand it better if you read those or if you look through those examples. So let us solve exercise 7.1. So coming to the first question, here they have given 3 questions in this particular first question, and they have actually asked to take ratio of the quantities which is actually given there. So ratio can always be taken between 2 quantities. So they have given 2 quantities and you should actually take ratio of those 2 quantities. So coming to the A question in this particular first question, they have given speed of a cycle per hour and speed of a scooter per hour. So here they are mentioning 15 kilometer per hour is the speed of cycle. So one quantity they have given. So which is the other quantity? Other quantity is the speed of scooter, that is 30 kilometer per hour. So here they are actually making to compare the speed of cycle and scooter. So you should actually compare the cycle speed to the speed of scooter. So that is actually S is to C is to S. C is to S is cycle speed is to scooter speed. So I'll write CS and SS. So CS represents cycle speed, SS represent scooter speed. So what is the speed of cycle? 15. What is the speed of scooter? 30. So what is 15 is to 30? It can be written as 15 by 30. So what is 15 by 30? 15 by 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 can be written as 1 is to 2. So the ratio of the speed of cycle to the scooter speed is 1 is to 2. So the answer for this first like A question in this particular first question is 1 is to 2. So coming to the B question in this particular first question, there they have given 5 meter to 10 kilometer. So you should find ratio for 5 meter is to 10 kilometer. Here you should always carefully look at the question what is given. Directly you cannot keep 5 is to 10 here, because here the unit which is there for 5 is meter and the unit which is given for 10 is kilometer. So now if you want to make 5 meter is to 10 kilometer ratio, then 5 meter is to 10 kilometer will be 5 is to 10 0 0 0, that is 10,000. Why? Because this particular kilo represents 10 power 3. So always you should remember kilo, like the small k kilo always represents 10 power 3. So what is 10 power 3? 10 power 3 is 10 into 10 into 10. So what is 10 into 10 into 10 is 1000. That means this kilo is actually 1000. So if they are giving 10 kilometer, then you should actually think this particular kilo in terms of 10 power 3. So in the place of kilo you can write 10 power 3 meter. So what is 10 power 3? 1000. So 10 into 1000 meter will be 10,000 meter. So that's why I have written 10,000 in this particular place. So what is 5 is to 10,000? So 5 is to 10,000 is actually 5 by 10,000. So what is 5 by 10,000? 5 ones are 5 twos are. So 2000 will be the answer. So the ratio for 5 meter is to 10 kilometer is 1 is to 2000. So this is the ratio which you should actually calculate. So this is the answer for 5 meter is to 10 kilometer. That is 1 is to 2000. So coming to the C question in this particular first question, there they have given 50 paisa to rupees 5. That means here you should again see the unit of 50 is paisa and the unit of 5 is actually rupees. So here you should actually convert this particular rupees into paisa, because here 5 is given, here 50 is given, but it is given in terms of paisa and rupees. So either you should convert 50 paisa into rupees, that will be 0.5 rupees, or you should convert 5 rupees into paisa. So I'll convert 5 rupees into paisa. So what is 5 rupees? So 1 rupee is actually equal to 100 paisa. So if 1 rupee is 100 paisa, then 5 rupees will be 500 paisa. So if you are taking 50 paisa is to 5 rupees, then the value for this 5 rupees is 500 paisa. So 50 paisa is to 500 paisa. So now you can actually take the ratio of these two. So 50 is to 500 will be 50 by 500. So 1010 gets cancelled. 5 ones are 5 tens are. So it will be 1 is to 10. So the ratio of 50 paisa is to 5 rupees is 1 is to 10. So this 1 is to 10 is the answer for this C question in the first question. So coming to the second question in this particular exercise, there they have given ratios, and using that ratios you should actually convert that to percentage. So the first question which they have given is 3 is to 4. So this 3 is to 4 can be written as 3 by 4. So now if you want to calculate percentage of 3 by 4, then percentage of 3 by 4 will be equal to 3 by 4 into 100. So when you will be converting a particular fraction into percentage, then you should multiply that particular fraction with 100. So here 3 by 4 is the ratio which they have given, or 3 is to 4 is the ratio which they have given. So the percentage of 3 by 4 is 3 by 4 into 100. So what is 3 by 4? 4 ones are, here it cannot go with 3, so you can take point, it will become 30. So 4 sevens are 28, 2 will be remaining. So since point is there, it will become 20. So 4 5s are 20. So 3 by 4 is actually 0.75 into 100. So 0.75 into 100 will be 75 percentage. So the percentage of 3 by 4 is 75 percentage. This is the answer for A question in this particular second question. Coming to the B question in this particular second question, there they have given 2 is to 3. So the percentage of 2 is to 3 or 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3 into 100. So what is 2 by 3 into 100? 3 ones are 3, 6 are 18. So 2 will be remaining, 6 are 6 are. So it will be going on like this. So here 0.666 into 100. So here it is actually 66.666. It will just go on like this. That is actually percentage. So the percentage of 2 by 3 is 66.666 percentage. So if you round off this, it will become 66.67 percentage. So coming to the third question, here they have given 72 percentage of 25 students. So you should always remember the statements what they have given properly. So 72% out of 25 students are actually interested in mathematics. So 72% in 25 students are actually interested in mathematics. Remaining are not interested in mathematics. So find the remaining number out of those 25 students. So now for this, you should actually take 72 percentage of 25. So if you want to take percentage of 25, like 72 percentage of 25, then you should actually, to calculate number of students who are liking mathematics, so I'll write number of students who are interested in mathematics. So number of students who are interested in mathematics is equal to 72% of 25 students. So that is actually 72 percentage into 25. 72 percentage can be written as 72 by 100, because to convert any number to percentage we will actually multiply by 100. So to convert back like percentage back to the number, then we should actually divide by 100. So that's why to convert this 72% back to the fraction, I am actually dividing this with 100. So it will become 72 by 100 into 25. So 72 percentage I have written as 72 by 100. That means percentage you are actually converting back to the fraction. So at that time you are dividing by 100, because to make percentage you have actually multiplied by 100. So that's why you will divide that 100 and get back the fractional number which you wanted. So here 72 percentage I have converted to 72 by 100. So 72 by 100 into 25. So 25 ones are 25 fours are 100. So it will be 72 by 4. So again you can calculate this. 4 ones are 4 ones are 4. So 3 will be remaining 32. 4 8s are 32. So 18 students are there. That means 72 percentage of 25 students. 72 percentage of 25 students is actually 18 students. So here you can clearly see 18 students are interested in mathematics subject. So 18 students are actually interested in maths. So now we can easily find how many students are not interested in maths. So 25 is the total number of students minus 18 students. So 25 minus 18 is 7 students. So 7 students out of 25 students are not interested in mathematics. So 7 students are not interested in maths subject. So the answer for this question is 7 students. So what is the percentage of 7 students here? So again you can actually convert this 7 to percentage as well. So 7 divided by 25. The total number of students should be in the denominator, and the number for the students who are not liking maths, so you're calculating percentage of that. So that should always be in the numerator and total number should be in the denominator, and you should multiply that with 100. So 7 by 25 into 100 will be 25 ones are 25 fours are, so 7 fours are 28. So 28 percentage students is not liking maths, or 7 students are not liking maths among 25 students. Or you can easily do 100% minus 72%. So 100% minus 72% is 28%. So this is also one shortcut method. But if they are asking how many students, specifically number if they are asking, then you should actually do this calculation and find out what is 72% out of 25 and how many how many students are remaining who are not liking mathematics subject. So here 7 students is the answer, or 28% is the answer. Coming to the fourth question in this particular exercise, here they have given a football team has won 10 matches. So here you should remember 10 matches are won by a football team. So 10 matches they have won. So out of total number of matches, so 10 matches is the 40%. That means win percentage of this particular team is 40%. That means if our team is playing 100 games, then 40 times they will win, 60 times they will lose. So that is actually the win percentage. So if they are giving 40% as win percentage, that means out of 100 they are winning 40 games. So here they are given 10 matches they have won out of total matches. So now you should actually find how many total matches they have actually played, so that they have won 10 matches in that. So here 10 matches is actually equal to 40% of total matches. So when you actually take 40% of total matches which they have played, so that will be actually equal to 10 matches. So you can take this 40%. So what is 40%? 40% is actually 40 by 100. So 40 by 100 into total matches. So now we have got 40 by 100 into total matches, which is actually equal to 10 matches. So now you can take this 40 by 100 to LHS. So when you take fraction from RHS to LHS or from LHS to RHS, at that time you should actually reverse the denominator and numerator. So now if you are taking 40 by 100 to LHS, then it will become 100 by 40 is equal to total matches. So now we are actually finding this total matches. So 10 into 100 by 40. So what is 10 into 100 by 40? Here 0, 0 gets cancelled each other. So 4 ones are 4, 2s are 8, 20 will be remaining, 5s are 25. So here total matches which they have played is 25 matches. So out of 25 matches, they have won 10 matches, which is actually the 40% of 25. So you can actually cross verify whether this 25 is correct or not. This answer 25 is correct or not. How to cross verify? You just take 25. So 10 divided by 25, because they have won 10 matches, right, out of 25 matches. So that 10 matches should give you 40%. So if it is giving 40%, then 25 is correct answer. So 10 by 25 into 100 should give you 40%. So 10 by 25 is actually 25 ones are 25 fours are 100. So 4 into 10 is 40%. So here you are getting 40%. So when you are doing cross verification, you are getting the 40% which is actually mentioned in the question. So that actually shows the number 25 is correct answer. That means this team has played 25 matches, out of which they have won 10 matches, which is actually 40% of that 25 matches. So the answer here is 25 matches. Coming to the fifth question, here also it is somewhat similar to the fourth question itself. So there is a girl called Chameli who has like 600 rupees left out after spending 75% of money which she had initially. So she had some money initially, out of which she has already spent 75%. So after spending 75% of total money, she is left with 600 rupees. That means she is left with 25% of total money. So whatever money she had initially, so out of which she has already spent 75%, so the remaining percentage of money is 25%, which is actually 600 rupees. Now you should actually find what is the total money. Now since 25% of total money, so 25% of total money is remaining. So 25% into total money is actually 600 rupees. That is actually out of total money. If you multiply that with 25%, then it will become 600 rupees. So now we have got a formula. 25% into total money is 600 rupees. What is 25%? To convert 25% back to fraction, you should actually divide by 100. So 25%, when you divide it by 100, it will become 25 by 100. So 25% can be written as 25 by 100. So we don't know what is the total money which we should actually find out. So total money is equal to rupees 600. So now you can actually calculate this easily. So total money, you just keep it in the LHS itself. Bring this particular 25 by 100 to RHS. So when you bring this 25 by 100 into RHS, it will become 100 by 25 into what is there in the RHS, 600 rupees is there. So now we can easily calculate. 25 ones are 25, 4s are 100. So 4 into 600 is actually 6 4s are 12, 24. So 2400 rupees she had initially. So now you can actually cross verify this particular answer. So is 2400 correct or not? So they have given she has left with 25% of her money. Like she has already spent 75% out of 2400 and she has 25% money remaining. So that is actually 600 rupees. So if you take 25% of 2400, then you should actually get 600 rupees. So 2400 into 25% is actually equal to 2400 into 25 by 100. So what is 25 by 100? For 25 ones are 25 fours are. So 4 ones are 4 6s are 2400. That means you are again getting 600 rupees back. That means this particular 2400 is correct answer. So this is just verification which I have done. so that you can actually easily know whether 2400 is actually correct answer or not. So here the answer for this particular fifth question is rupees 2400. So coming to the sixth question in this particular exercise, there they have given in a city 60% people actually like cricket. So 60% people are liking cricket in this particular city. 30% people are liking football in this particular city. So 60% people are liking cricket and 30% people are liking football in this particular city. So how many percentage of people who are there who is not liking either cricket or football, but they are liking any other games other than football and cricket? So you should actually find out. That is the first part of this particular question. So out of 100%, so here you can see 60% people are liking cricket and 30% people are liking football. So total will be 90%. So out of 100%, 90% people are liking cricket and football. So remaining is 10%. That means 10% of people, like 10% of people are liking other games. So this 10% is the answer for the first part in this particular question. So coming to the next part in this question, there they have asked 50 lakh people are actually there in this particular city. So now you should actually calculate how many people are liking cricket, how many people are liking football, and how many people are liking other games. So now we know 60% people are liking cricket. So for cricket, 60% into 50 lakhs. So here 50L represents 50 lakhs. So this is the number of cricket loving people. So here number of people who actually likes to play cricket. So number of cricket loving people is actually 60%. So that is 60% into 50 lakhs. So out of 50 lakhs, 60% people are there. So to convert this percentage to back to the fraction, then you should actually divide with 100. So it will become 60 by 100 into 50 lakhs. So here this is the total number of cricket loving people. So I will write number of C. C represents cricket loving people. So you can calculate 0 0 cancels, here also 0 0 cancels. So 5 6 are 30 lakh is there. So this L you should not ignore. So 30 lakh people are there who are actually loving cricket in this particular city. So now if you want to calculate number of people loving football in this particular city, so I will write number of F. So number of F is actually number of football loving people in that particular city. So that is actually 30% of 50 lakhs. So 30% of 50 lakhs will be 30 by 100 into 50 lakhs. So here you can 0 0 0 0 gets cancelled. 5 3 is 15 lakh. So 15 lakh people are actually loving football in this particular city. Similarly, number of other games loving people, like other than football and cricket. So for that I will actually name them as O. So number of O people is 10%. That means number of people who are neither liking cricket nor liking football, but they are liking any other game. So that is actually 10% out of 50 lakhs. So it will be 10% into 50 lakhs. That will be 10 by 100 into 50 lakhs. So here 0 0 0 0 gets cancelled. 5 into 1 is 5. So 5 lakh people are not liking cricket, not liking football, but they are liking any other game. And 15 lakh people are liking football, and 30 lakh people are actually loving cricket in that particular city. So coming to the next concept in this particular comparing quantities, you have discounts. So what are discounts? So you might have heard the word discounts near shops. So when you go for shopping, you will hear there is some discount on certain products. So what is that discount? So discount is that particular number or that particular thing which is actually given by the shopkeepers to attract customers. So here they are actually selling a particular product less than the maximum retail price which is there for that particular product. So whatever the difference amount is there, like whatever the sale price and whatever the MRP of that particular product is there. So if you take difference of that, that will be the discount. So let's say in a particular shop there is 840 rupees product. So there is a product which actually costs 840 rupees, and if that, this is actually MRP. So this is the MRP of a particular product. So that is 840 rupees, and this particular shopkeeper is actually selling this particular product at 714 rupees. So rupees 714 is the sales price. So here you should actually remember, sales price is the price at which that particular shopkeeper is selling that particular product, and MRP is the maximum retail price, that is the market price of that particular product. So that is 840, but he is actually giving 714 just to attract more customers to come to his shop and buy that particular product. So here, to find discount, you should actually take the difference of MRP and this sales price. So sale price you can actually represent it as SP. So discount will be MRP minus SP. So what is MRP? Rupees 840. So what is the sales price? Sales price is actually 714. So when you actually subtract 714 from 840, then it will be 10 minus 4 is 6, 3 minus 1 is 2, 8 minus 7 is 1. So 126 rupees is actually the discount of this particular product. So discount of this particular product is rupees 126. That means he is giving that particular product 126 rupees less. That means he is giving 126 rupees discount for that product. Now if you want to find the percentage of discount, then you should take how much amount of discount he has given divided by the total MRP of that particular product. So now if you want to find discount percentage, then you should take 126 in the numerator and MRP should be in the denominator. So here in the numerator you should take discounted price, in the denominator you should take MRP and you should multiply that with 100. So discount is 126, MRP is actually 840 into 100. So now we can calculate this. 0 0 gets cancelled. So here 2 5s are 10. Here it will be 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. So 42 is remaining. So here you can see 42 1s are 42, 42 3s are 126. So 3 will be remaining in the numerator. So 3 into 5 is 15. So 15 3s are 5 3s are 15. So 15 percentage. So he has given 126 rupees discount for 840 rupees product, means the percentage of discount will be 15 percentage. So 126 rupees implies that 15% discount. So if a particular product which has 840 rupees as its MRP, and if that shopkeeper is giving 15% discount, that shows 126 rupees is actually giving discount, because 15% of total MRP, that is total MRP is 840, will be 15 by 100 into 840. So 15 by 100 into 840 will be 126 rupees. So 126 rupees is the discount and 15% is the discount percentage. This is how you should actually find the discount price using the discount percentage, or you can find the discount percentage using the discount value which is there. Now after learning about discounts, you should also learn about sales tax or GST or whatever it might be. So now if you want to learn about tax is that particular amount which is actually put on a particular market price of a product. That means if you are actually taking a product for 100 rupees and if 10% tax is added on that particular product, then you should actually pay 100 rupees plus 10% of 100 rupees. 10% of 100 rupees is 10 rupees. That means 100 plus 10 will be 110 rupees. So here if a product is actually 100 rupees, so the market price, not MRP. MRP is actually inclusive of all taxes. Here I am just taking market price of a product. If it is 100 rupees and if tax on this particular product is 10%, then 100 rupees into 10% will be 100 into 10 by 100. So what is 100 into 10 by 100? Here 0 0 0 0 cancels, so it will be 10. That means 10 rupees tax will be there on this particular product. So the total price which you should actually pay after buying that product is 100 rupees plus tax, that is 10 rupees, which is 10% of 100 rupees. So 100 rupees plus 10 rupees will be 110 rupees. So this is the total price which you should actually give and buy the product. That means here you are paying 100 rupees for the product and you are actually paying 10% tax, that is 10 rupees for that particular product. So after learning about tax and after learning about this discount, we can solve this exercise 7.2 which is there in this particular chapter. So let us solve exercise 7.2. So coming to the first question in this particular exercise, there they have given pair of jeans cost rupees 1450. That is, two jeans pant will cost rupees 1450 and one shirt will actually cost to 850 rupees. So a person has to buy two jeans pant and two shirts. So the cost of two jeans pant is actually 1450 rupees and the cost of one shirt is 850. That is actually two shirts is buying, so it is actually 2 into 850 rupees. So the total price which he is actually paying, like if he is taking those two particular jeans pants and t-shirts for the MRP price or the market price, then he has to pay 1450 rupees plus 850 rupees into 2, because this 850 rupees is for one shirt, he has to buy two shirts. So that means here the total cost will be 850 into 2 plus 1450. So what is 850 into 2? 17. So 1700 or 1700 plus 1450. So what is 1450 plus 1700? It will be 3150 rupees. But here the shop is actually offering 10% discount. So you should actually just pay the remaining 90%. So the payment, like what he should pay is only 90% of the market price. So that is actually 90% of the market price. So 90% into 3150. So out of 3150 you should just pay 90% because 10% is actually discount. So if 10% is discount, he is paying only 90%. So 90% is actually 90 by 100 into 3150. So what is 90 by 100 into 3150? It will be 2835 rupees. So the total amount which he should actually pay is 2835 rupees. So coming to the second question in this particular exercise, here a person is actually buying a TV which is actually priced at 13,000. So the market price of this particular TV or television is 13,000 rupees, on which this person has to pay 12% tax. So what is the total amount which he should actually pay to get this particular television? So the total amount, so to calculate the total amount, you should actually add 13,000 plus tax. So what is tax? Tax is 12% of 13,000. So that will be 13,000 plus 12% of 13,000. So that will be 12% into 13,000 plus 13,000. So what is 12%? 12% to convert back to fraction, you can write 12 by 100 into 13,000. This is actually there inside a bracket. So now you can actually solve this particular problem. So when you solve this, so 13,000 plus 12 by 100 into 13,000. So you can solve this particular thing which is there inside bracket first. So 0, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled. So you will get 12 into 130. So what is 12 into 130? So 12 into 130 will be 13. You can actually do here like 12 zeros are 0, 12 threes are 36, 3 carry, 12 ones are 12 plus 3, 15. So 1560 rupees is the tax which you should actually pay for this 13,000. So 13,000 plus 1560 will be 14,560. So the total amount which this person has to pay to get this particular television is rupees 14,560 rupees. So coming to the third question in this particular exercise, here a person is actually buying a pair of skates. So to buy a pair of skates, he is actually paying rupees 1,600. So this 1600 is the price which he has paid after discount. So this particular shop has given 20% discount on this particular skates. So the discount which is there is 20%. So after this discount, he is actually paying 1600 rupees. So after discount, he is actually paying 1600 rupees for this skate. Now you should actually find what is the market price before discount. So to calculate that, you should actually see how much percentage of money he has paid for the total market price. So here 80% he has actually paid for the total price, because 100% if you consider that as a price of that particular skates, then 20% discount has been given on that particular skates. So 100% minus 20% will be 80%. So the sales price was 80%. And what is the sales price? So 80% of market price. So the sales price is actually 80% of market price or MRP. So now you should actually find that total market price what was there. So what is the selling price? Selling price is 1600, because he has got this pair of skates for 1600 after 20% discount. So that means he has paid 80% of the total money. So the total amount for this particular skates is MRP, and the amount which he has paid is just 80% out of MRP to get to make it to 1600. So what is sales price? Sales price is actually 1600. That is actually the 80% of MRP. Now you should actually find out what is MRP. So let this MRP be in the RHS. So this 80% you can actually write as 80 by 100 into MRP. So this 80 by 100 you can take to LHS. It will become 1600 into 100 by 80 is equal to MRP. So now you can easily solve this. So 100 by 80 into 1600 will be 0 gets cancelled. So it will be 160 into 100 divided by 80. So this also you can actually solve. 8 ones are 8 twos are 16. 0 is there. So 20. So 20 into 100 will be 2000. That means the total MRP of this particular skates is actually rupees 2000. So after taking 20% discount on this particular 2000 this thing, 2000 rupees MRP, so he has got this for 2000 into 20 by 100. So 2000 into 20 by 100 is actually 0 gets cancelled. 2 ones are 2 fives are 5 ones are 5 fours are 20. So 400 rupees he has got discount. So 2000 minus 400 will be 1600. So the product which he has bought is 1600. So whatever I have done here is just cross verification to verify whether 2000 rupees is correct answer or not. So now I have applied 20% discount on 2000 and I have got 400 rupees, and when I subtracted that 400 with 2000 I got 1600. Even in question they are mentioning this particular person has paid 1600 after discount. Like after discount he is paying 1600 and buying that particular skates. So here the total market price or the total MRP of that particular pair of skates is rupees 2000. So 2000 is the answer for this particular third question. So coming to the fourth question in this particular exercise, a person has bought hair dryer. So he has actually paid 5400 for hair dryer. So this 5400 is actually including the value added tax. So here value added tax, that is VAT, is actually 8%. So after including this 8% only he is paying that particular 5400. So that 5400 is already inclusive of value added tax. So now you should actually find out what was the price of hair dryer without tax. So before adding tax to that particular price, what was that particular price? So after adding 8% it became 5400. So if you remove 8%, what will be the market price which was there, like market price which was there for that hair dryer? That you should actually find out. So here 5400 is actually the 100% was the market price, MR, like I'll just write MP. So MP is actually market price plus 8% VAT. So here you should remember the total 5400 is actually 100% plus 8%. So 100% was the total price of that particular hair dryer and 8% was the VAT which was added. So after adding that VAT, you got 5400. Now, since that 5400 rupees is actually the value which is there after adding tax for a particular market price. So now we should actually find the market price which was there for that particular product. So after adding 8% value for this particular market price, and the total amount should also be added with this 8% because the total price is 100% and 8% tax is added. So when you do that, you actually got 5400 rupees. So now market price into 108 percentage will be equal to 5400. This 108 percentage you can actually take to RHS. So before taking to RHS, you can actually write percentage into fraction. That will become 100. Like you should actually divide that by 100. So it will become 108 by 100 is equal to 5400. So a market price will be equal to 5400 into 100 by 108. So that will be actually 5000. So the market price of this particular product is rupees 5000. So when you actually solve 5400 into 100 by 108, you actually got 5000 rupees. So initially the value of this particular product was 5000 rupees. When tax of 8% was added to it, then you should calculate what was the tax. So 5000 into 8%. So 5000 into 8 by 100. So here 0 0 0 0 gets cancelled. 8 5s are 40. So 400 will be remaining. So 400 is the tax. When 400 is actually added to this 5000, you actually got 5400. So this is the cross verification which I have done to understand whether this particular 5000 is correct answer or not. So again we are getting 5400, which was the initial value which is given in the question. That means answer 5000 is actually correct. So that particular product was marked at 5000 rupees and 8% tax was added. So after adding tax, it was 5400. So answer for this question is 5000 rupees. Coming to the fifth question, it is also similar to this particular fourth question only. A particular product is bought at 1239 including GST. So the GST was 18%. So including this GST, the total price was 12,239. So now we should actually find what is the market price of that particular product. So for that market price, they have added 18% GST. So let us actually calculate the same thing what we have did here. So here 18% GST is there. So this particular market price into the 100% of market price plus 18% GST is actually giving you 1239. So here 100% is the market price and 18% is the GST which is added for that market price. That should be multiplied with market price to get this total value 1239. So market price into 100% plus 18% will be 118% is equal to 1239. So now you can actually convert this 118% to fraction. That will become 118 by 100, which is actually equal to 1239. So now we can bring this 118 by 100 to RHS. It will be equal to MP will be equal to 1239 into 100 by 118. So when you actually solve this 1239 into 100 by 118, you will actually get 1050 rupees. So the product was actually sold at 1050 rupees. So on that GST of 18% was added. So when you do that, you will actually get 1050 into 18 by 100. So when you do 1050 into 18 by 100, you will actually get 189 rupees. So when you add this GST to the original value, that is 1550 plus 189, you will actually get 1239. So this is just the cross verification which I am doing to confirm whether this 1050 is correct or not. So again we are getting the same value which is there in the question. So that means this 1050 is the correct answer. So the market price of that particular article or that particular product is 1050 rupees, and adding 18% GST for that 1050 rupees, you should actually add 118 rupees. So that will actually give you 1239. So the market price is actually 1050 rupees, which is the answer for this fifth question. So this is the part 1 video of comparing quantities. So in my part 2 video on the same comparing quantities chapter, I'll be teaching compound interest, and I'll also be solving the exercise 7.3 which is there. So this is all there in this particular video. Like this, I'll be uploading more and more physics, chemistry and mathematics videos. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned with my channel. Thank you.